Hi, this is Alexa, CEO of Pocus, and I am going to walk you through a quick overview of the Pocus platform. First, what is Pocus? We are an AI sales intelligence platform that helps reps surface top opportunities, do their research, and their outbound. How Pocus works is we're capturing a ton of data. You can see here on the left, we have AI knowledge agents that are scraping any interesting, relevant intent or signals that you can find online. Think hiring trends, tech stack, interesting insights from 10Ks, job switchers, website visitors, keyword search, and more. Next, we're ingesting internal data, so your first-party data from your CRM, your call recordings, your marketing engagement, product usage, and any other second and third-party data that might be helpful. All of this gets fed into our relevance agent. You can think of this as the AI brains in Pocus that helps recommend and prescribe next steps for reps so that reps can easily prioritize accounts and contacts. They have the strategy to go deep into accounts, understand the org map, understand what to say to each person, and the actions to actually directly push to email providers, LinkedIn, cold call, etc. All right, let's do a quick overview of the Pocus platform. So I will go through the two most common rep workflows within Pocus. First, say I'm a rep at Slack. I will log into my inbox and I will see these different groupings of signals for different accounts and contacts that I need to reach out to because they have hit some level of intent. You can see here I have 62 job switchers, a bunch of high MQL activity accounts that are increasing in hiring, accounts nearing a paywall, expiring trials on a free plan. This is all completely configurable. Let's go into the first one for job switchers. I can see here Lisa, I can get her email, company, department, title, really any data that you would want from Pocus enrichment data, as well as any of your internal systems. Let's say I want to draft a note to Lisa. I'm going to hit generate outbound message. This is learning everything it has within Pocus from your internal data and external data about Lisa, Netflix, her previous experience using the product, and taking in all that information to draft an email. What I can do is say, maybe add in relevant case study and make shorter. What Pocus is going to do is actually use the agents, the AI email agent, to actually make these changes based on doing research into your internal systems and external data. It'll show you the sources it checked and the edits it's making to the email. You'll see in a minute, this will actually make the changes here. While we wait for that, you can see we also can update the channel to email, LinkedIn call, different use cases for where you are, middle of funnel, top of funnel, bottom of funnel, so that you can write relevant emails. All right. Looks like it's actually edited the email to include the relevant case study and made it shorter. Now I'm ready to go. I can find the email, find their phone number, or push directly into a sequence tool or CRM. Also can do this in bulk. I can actually select multiple people and put them into email sequences from here. The other workflow that's really important for reps after they've ticked through their inbox is to go into their book of business. And here I can see all accounts in my book. I typically will start by prioritizing based on the score. So every account will have a score A through F. I can click over this to see why each account is scored that way from all internal and external intent signals. So scoring is never a black box, always easily explainable. I have all these different out-of-the-box enrichment signals like industry, revenue, tech stack, employee growth, job postings. All of these columns are editable, so you can add whatever criteria you want. We can also dive into an account to learn more. So you can see here, we can have any basic information that you would want to see about an account, whether that's overview, summary in plain English. Those are important metrics that might be important, specific users we think you should reach out to. I like going into the AI strategy tab to learn everything I can about an account, both from internal and external data. So this will include information such as what is the company, what are different theses for how we can fit in to break in. If we'd had previous conversations, so more middle of funnel, we can also pull in what's happening in the deal, what we've learned about it so far, so you can see all this is loading. We also have a smart map feature. So you might say, okay, now I understand what I need to say, but who should I say it to? You can see this will map out each department you're trying to break into, their seniority, and you can always click into one of these fields to see how engaged you are within this specific department and get all of their contact information, whether that is from your CRM or not in your CRM. All right, lots more we can cover, but here is a quick overview of 2 rep workflows in Pocus.